would deliver so much of what my constituents voted for.
Mushtaq has 2 chances to Hamid. Convincing win. Just hope that he does go out of position again, or he doesn't like the look of that pink, so Scottish Open, Jamie Anderson versus Mushtaq Hamid, first to 5. Score is 3-1 to Mushtaq. Anderson on the table. He's 5 points behind. 5 reds left. There's a good opportunity here to bring it back to 3-2. Has he got position here on the pink? Well, not really. You could nip it into the top middle. If it's too straight, he might not be able to follow on with the white. And he's missed the pink, so dodgy shot there. Not great position there on the black for Mushtaq. Play shot to nothing here. Good shot. End of break though, not worked out in the sense of being able to carry on the break. He might just tap the red to the left cushion and leave the white near the brown. No, he's gone for the shot. That's a great shot. Brilliant shot. Keeps the break going. Nice top on the white there to take it down towards the red. That's another beautiful shot. quarter-final of the Scottish Open. Or you could stun it on to go for the yellow on the other side of the blue, but he's decided to have that slight angle, so needs to make sure he gets the right aftermath after this yellow to get position on this green. And that's a lovely shot. Anderson needs a snooker now to draw. 2 snookers to win, but this green is quite straightforward. So 2 snookers now for Anderson. Actually, that's the end. And barring any foul on this shot, lovely shot by Mushtaq, and he's giving Anderson a bit of his own medicine. Anderson now really has to work hard and bring out his best game to stay in this tournament. So a frame to Mushtaq, and he just needs one more to go through to the semi-final. Let's take a look at the other matches in this tournament. So we have Jamie Anderson 4-1 down from Mushtaq Ahmed. That's the quarter-final. Alan Lockett is to play Mike Mora, and that will be happening tonight at 8 o'clock. Ken Hopper to play Mohamed Fawzi in round 1. And Rafa Elhagen is waiting for the winner of Alan Lockett and Mike Mora. And then the winner of that will play the winner of this match. And at the moment, it looks like it's going to be Mushtaq Ahmed. Ronnie Tamprol is waiting for the winner of Ken Hopper and Mohamed. Chris Stedman, playing Nick Davis in the bottom half of that draw. So Anderson needs all frames now. Good shot on the red. Slightly straight on the blue, though. Nice shot. Doesn't really have anything from that. I have to go back up the table, across the table for this red, loose red. As the yellow to create an angle, so I have to stun it here. Move down into this pack as he's doing. Now he's got two options, that red that he's looking at there, and the other red into the middle, which is a bit of a sharp angle, but it would offer him the option to open the reds up, but he's not guaranteed a colour, so he likes the look of that. Now that's a beautiful shot. Look at that. Whoops. So good chance here for Anderson to form his attack for this frame. Might screw back here and come back off the bottom left-hand cushion. No, he's decided to rest the white on the black spot, so black has gone into pink. It's a nice shot. Pink now will go on the black spot, so just pink and black exchanging places. As this red, he'll screw it back here. Oh, that's unlucky, but maybe he should have done that a bit harder. Has a shot on the pink, but tough one. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Although the white has gone a bit out of position. So he's still got work to do here. 40 points in front though. So he could decide to play safe here. You've got to remember that there's only Mushtaq only needs one more frame. And he's missed that red, so we'll have to see if that miss or that choice of shot could be significant, depending if Mushtaq can respond. What can Mushtaq do now? It's a nice table. On paper, he should get a significant break, but he's already out of position. Unfortunate there to go out of position, but some people would say carelessness. Was looking for a cannon on that red, on the red to hold on for the black, and then he's just tried to escape with the white, but he's left a red on here. So there's a chance for Anderson. Good position on the blue. Just follow through here for the red near to the right of the black. And we'll follow through for the black into the bottom middle. No, he's decided to screw back for the blue or black. It's as though the blue, but well, blue goes in now. Has he got position on this red? Look, yes, he has. So Anderson, strong favourite now. Snooker needed by Mushtaq. Red and black on this, and one more red needed. So good response in this frame by Anderson. Kills off the frame pretty quickly, and just needs to try and keep this momentum. 4-2. Oh, and lovely shot on the red to open up the black. And this will give Anderson a bit of confidence. Momentum is very important, the mental side of the game, but still work to do. Mushtaq won't be too worried. He's got 3 frames to play with and just needs to win one of them. As Anderson comes to the end of this break, I presume. Probably go for this yellow double. Yeah, so frame to Anderson. And commentary will be back shortly. Scottish Open, Mushtaq Ahmed versus Jamie Anderson, 4-2, frame 7. Anderson 22 points. Mushtaq 15. Just waiting for Anderson to decide what he's going to do here. Not much time left. He's lost one of his 3 lives. Mushtaq puts him back in. And Anderson says hand up, so must have been some kind of bad luck that Mushtaq had in his last shot, which I wasn't privy to. That's not worked out too well for Anderson. Tried to send the white safe. It was quite a difficult shot. Had the option to cut the red thin and send the white down that way, but he's an aggressive player, Anderson. Likes to do things differently. And Mushtaq has control of the table now. It can put Anderson in a difficult position here. If he doesn't want to go for the green, of course. I'll have to do some work to get that white back down to the red, which he has done nicely, but a bit of luck there. The white was on its way down to that red, that loose red, but the green saved it and sent it back up. So, Anderson there, a bit wild, going for that risky red, a cut into the top left, and he's left it now for Mushtaq. Won't be happy with that. Can't really afford to make mistakes, as already been mentioned. That's not a great shot. The green is not on. Only in a double. Don't think the green can go past that red. Oh, it could. My mistake. So Mushtaq has the advantage now. Nice table. And on paper, Mushtaq should make a significant break here. But again, gone slightly out of position. Has the pink, but not an easy shot, this. And all Anderson can do is just hope that he does go out of position again, or he doesn't like the look of that pink, so yellow is on. Mushtaq doesn't seem to be keen to play safe. He's playing aggressive himself. That's a lovely shot on the pink. As a cut now into the bottom middle here. Just needs to get position on the black. The black looks as though it goes through, but you can put it in between the black and the pink on this bottom left-hand side of the table for both options. As the pink or the black, who likes to look at the black. And we'll try and put the white roughly in the position where the white is now, but he's changing his mind. He's moving on to the pink here. We'll put a bit of screw on. No. Gone round off two cushions, and that's out of position. So Anderson may be back soon. Mushtaq has the two chances to well, he went out of position twice in that visit, and he's left it right over the table. So Anderson needs to take advantage of this, and that's not turned out great. He's out of position again as the blue, but he's going to have to work hard to get position on those two reds. Caution here would be wise, but you never know with Anderson. And he has decide caution. That's unless the brown goes in. It's a good snooker. Well, half snooker. Tighter on the right cushion would have been better, but shot to nothing here. No, Mushtaq needs to be wary that the white doesn't touch the brown. Half chance for Anderson now. Will he take it though? He can play a shot to nothing. 4-2, first to 5. And decided on safety. Oh, unlucky. That hadn't gone in. That would have been a great shot. Very unfortunate there for Anderson. 15 points to difference. 43 on the table. Chance here for Mushtaq. Relatively straight but long red. Natural position will take him to the black or pink. No, he's gone for the other red, and that's a lovely shot. Very good shot. Another difficult shot, but gets it, and he's hit the red on its way. And that looks as though that red will go past that brown. And extending his lead, and this could be an important moment in this visit. He's got the red. 23 points of difference, 27 on the table. So this black will leave Anderson needing snooker. There was always the case that he could snooker himself there. So snooker needed by Anderson, but looks as though he will be back on the table, and he's going to have to work extra hard. Still has a chance, but his lives are ebbing away. It just depends on where the white or whether the table lands after this shot. Plenty of opportunity to make a snooker here. Anderson just needs to work out how to do that. And that is a lovely shot. First snooker made. Full ball snooker. Great shot. That's quite a difficult snooker to get out of. He'll have to go off the right hand cushion. He could go off this bottom right hand cushion. But the angle needed to get to the yellow, he's very close to that edge on the bottom middle. He's got it. So good escape by Mushtaq, and Anderson tries attempt number 2. Oh, that looks nice. Put a lot of left hand side. Oh, just a short on pace. Oh, the yellow is safe. Anderson fighting for his Scottish Open life. Oh, where's that yellow going? Different options here. And send the white down off the left-hand cushion. Send the yellow towards the brown, and send the white back. No, he's made a mess of that. And where's that yellow going? It's over the pocket. So green needed though by Mushtaq. Not a great shot by Anderson. Could have put a lot of left-hand side. Send the white down towards the left-hand cushion. and send the white back down to the other side, but didn't choose that option now. Two snookers needed by Anderson. And Mushtaq sends the green towards the pocket. Now, there's a good chance here for snooker if he can get the algorithms right, the angles, the physics. Might be a little bit too difficult though. The key here is to keep it safe. He's decided to pot it. Not sure if that was the right choice. Oh, and he's double kissed it again. Chance of a double here for Mushtaq. No, he's gone for the middle, but missed. So Anderson hanging by his fingernails in this match. Needs two snookers. Not enough pace. Now, will Mushtaq try for this brown, or will he try and put Anderson in a snooker? And possibly try and roll the brown up into the pocket. Anderson can just about see that brown. He could send the brown off the cushion into the black to hold the brown in the center of the table. He was actually trying to send the brown past the black there, which was a decent choice of shot, but wasn't able to execute it. And now a half chance here for Mushtaq. Could be frame ball. No. Key for Anderson is just to keep the brown safe. Don't put it over the pocket. That's a decent shot. There's plenty of distance between white and object ball. No opportunity for Mushtaq to pot it. Double kiss there. Anderson just work out now. He could hit the brown off the right hand cushion, send it down towards the black spot, and send the white behind the pink and blue. He's done it in slightly different way, and he was nearly made it. It was nearly a lovely shot, but another chance here for Mushtaq. The brown is not safe. No. Now, great opportunity here for a snooker, just sending the brown up towards the right hand cushion as you see it. White behind the pink or blue. Needs to get the pace and the angle right. Oh, he's done it in a slightly different way. He was looking to use the blue as a buffer, but it's not worked out. It's a poor shot there by Anderson. That's a perfect opportunity for a snooker. Sometimes you just have to do the obvious. But he chose a much more difficult opportunity shot. Mushtaq not able to pop that brown. Now, good chance here for a snooker, keeping the white where it is and sending the brown the opposite side of the table. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Great shot there by Jamie Anderson, whose head is above water. Just. Snooker here. I made the black may be a bit awkward, but he does have an angle to go off this bottom left-hand cushion. And Anderson saying he's trying, and he is. And he's got his first snooker, so that's one snooker down. Mushtaq's still the favourite for this frame. Now, has he got the pace for this brown behind the blue? I think he just might have missed out there. Not full ball. I think Mushtaq can just clip that brown, but he needs to be careful he doesn't send the white into the pocket, which I don't think he will, in terms of the thinness that he's going to have to hit the brown. And he's hit it at a pace where that's not going to happen anyway. So Anderson now sending the white down towards the left-hand cushion, and the brown on the right-hand cushion behind the blue and the pink, or the vice versa. Can do it the other way. My choice would be sending the white down, but I'm not sure what he was trying there, Jamie. That was such a risky shot. If he was trying to put it behind the blue or the pink, very risky, and obviously that means the table was given to Mushtaq, and that looks as though that's it. Barring any foul on this blue. So Jamie Anderson, #1 seed in the Money League, is out of the Scottish Open. 5-2, well played to Mushtaq Hamid. Convincing win. And Anderson admits he did have chances, he just wasn't able to take them. But that's snooker, and he has 3 more tournaments to play in, of course, but this is the first one. Had a difficult match, Anderson. Mushtaq, very accomplished player, and is gradually moving up the table. But that confirms it. Mushtaq Hamid wins the quarter-final match in the Scottish Open and goes through to the semi-final. And let's have a look at who he may play. As both players have a quick chat about the game. Anderson saying he missed a few important shots. And I think he's got it right there in terms of Mushtaq capitalising. You cannot make too many mistakes against someone of Mushtaq's ability. I think both players are pretty similar in terms of levels. One player could win. You could never really tell who would win between the two. It just depends on the player on the day. And Anderson very courteously and sportsmanly giving Mushtaq good luck for the next round. Mushtaq convinced that it's about luck, and luck is part of it. From where I was standing, I think it was just a matter of Anderson making more unforced errors and Mushtaq taking advantage of it. If it was a lesser player, Anderson would have possibly got away with it, but Mushtaq is of a level where he was able to capitalize and make breaks. So let's have a look at the current situation. So there we can see the first match of the Scottish Open has been completed. Jamie Anderson loses by 5 frames to 2 to Mushtaq Hamid, and Mushtaq goes into the semi-final. And we'll play either we'll play either Rafael Hagen or the winner of Alan Lockett and Mike Mora, which will be played this evening at 8 o'clock. And let's have a look at some of the other tournaments. Northern Ireland Open, 4-3. Alan Lockett won Mohamed Fawzi 4-3. And we'll now play Mike Mora in the quarterfinal. Rafael Hagen to play Ken Hopper in the first round of this tournament in Northern Ireland. And the winner of that will play Jamie Anderson in the quarterfinal. Mushtaq Hamid plays Chris Stedman, and Nick Davis and Ronnie Temporal complete the quarterfinal lineup. Also on at the moment is the International Championship, which is a double elimination tournament, and it's quite a comprehensive event. This obviously speaks for itself. Players have the opportunity to lose a match, and we currently have no matches completed in that yet. In the qualifying matches, Chris Stedman is to play Nick Davis, Mohamed Fawzi to play Ronnie Temporal, and Mushtaq plays Ken Hopper. Alan Lockett to play Rafael Hagen in the quarterfinal match, and Anderson, Kuzman, and Mora await their first opponents. The losers of both the qualifying matches on the left and then the round 1 matches will go into the losing bracket, and they will compete to get to the semi-final, where they will play the loser of the main semi-final to get a place into the grand final. And let's take a look at the UK Championship. Games still to be played in that. No matches. There's one round 1 match. Well, there's actually 2 round matches. One was started yesterday evening between Mike Mora and Ken Hopper. That's currently 1-1. There was some technical issues, and they are still to complete that match. Nick Davis is to play Ronnie Temple in round 1. And then we have the quarterfinal stage. Jasper Kuzmin waiting for the winner of Nick Davis and Ronnie Temple. Mushtaq waiting for the winner of Mike Mora and Ken Hopper. Jamie Anderson to play Rafa Elhagen in the UK Championship. That's a match that is active. And Mohamed Fawzi versus Alan Lockett. And Mohamed Fawzi will be looking to get revenge for his defeat last night in the Northern Ireland Open. opening. And that looks like a good shot from Anderson. Safety is the key. Of course, obviously, once you get an opportunity, someone makes a mistake or can't get out of a good safety shot, then you have to have the skill set to make a good break and take advantage of any chances that you have. So it's good safety.
Yeah. And let's see if Iger goes for this.
Yeah.
Which, what you were saying, you think he will. He probably will, won't he?
Yeah. Most definitely.
It was quite an easy shot, actually.
Mm-hmm. Now, this shot is really important.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
That's a good shot.
You can play with the brown if he doesn't get on the black here.
Mm-hmm.
You have to screw back here, I think, again.
Yeah, hard screw back, like 54 or something like this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And also where you hit on the cue ball, if you hit it right at the bottom, then that'll get the full strength. But even if you bring it up a bit, that can control it, can't it? Getting used to that.
Yeah. There are millimeters there, a little bit too far or a little bit too less will stick the ball there or take it further away.
Yeah. It's between a stun and a screw back, isn't it? It's kind of like, but that's the frame for Igo, so it's 3-0.
Yes. Well played.
Yeah. Frame 4. Doesn't look as though Christian's going to really win this. I can't really see him being able to win this, can you?
I don't know if we're unlucky. He can still win this.
I would say Igo's 90% expectancy now to win this game.
Yes, most definitely.
Christian has, in the past, reacted badly to games, so he
he's a United fan, so we know we won 5-1. He'd be like, I'll tell you what, I quite like the look of what's going on at Manchester United. If you can get me a move there, I'll have a bit of that. Thank you very much. And I think that is that the change of positivity is really important. Let's see if we can get another caller on. Hello, can you hear me? Hello? 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 Right, that's not working. We'll try somebody else. Alec, can you hear me? You're live on the United
Hey,
Stand.
Mark, how's it going?
Good, thanks. You?
Good, good. Phenomenal game today. I couldn't. Felt like a new breed. Felt like a new team. It was just amazing.
It's a shame it wasn't the first game of the season, really, isn't it? Because we are only playing for. Well, do you think we can get top 4? I mean, 8 points off it now.
I said this the other night. I was talking to people like Chewy and Adam and a few of those guys. We were having a discussion. Some of them might have thought I was crazy, but I truly believe if they play good enough, they can make top 4. And if the players give their all, even some of the defenders look a little better today, even though we didn't play Bailly and stuff like that. I think we could beat PSG. And I think, an FA Cup run would be good to win it. But we could definitely, I could see us squeezing 4th or 5th place. I really do. It all just comes down to if you're on a good track and the team's playing well, then you only have to worry about sorry. If you're not losing, and you have a good consistent run of games or small draws here and there. Like today, Chelsea lost and City lost, and we just have to hope for those small moments to come back, because you can't erase points from another team. You know what I mean? So we just have to do our best catch-up game and hope that the great Premier League takes its toll on the other top 6 sides.
I think the problem, the realistic problem we've got with top 4 is that, one, we're 8 points off, which is we've got to, if we take Chelsea away, they've got to lose 3 games and we've got to win 3 games. But on top of that, we've also got to not be dropping points when we're playing Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Spurs. So it's one thing to close the gap, which is basically 3 losses for them and 3 wins for us. But it's then when you've closed the gap, it's maintaining that. So it can be done, but I don't think any of us should underestimate how hard it's going to be.
It's a long stretch to get fans around the world to believe, but I'm a firm believer in that. You're not a United fan thinking, we're all about making something out of nothing in dire moments and stuff like that. So I believe that they can. If we get 4th, it'd be a miracle. I don't know in the sense of if the board should keep them or not. I'd say that's a wonder job. It's almost unrealistic. You know what I mean? But when it comes to you show how strong you are. I think the next 2 months is what's going to show the strongest. Not even April, May, stuff like that towards the end of the season, because we have back-to-back top 6-sided matches, and we have to play PSG. I think we have Chelsea.
Good evening, everybody. Watching the European Masters final between Jasper Koosman and Mohamed Fawzi. First frame. First to 3 sets to determine the champion. 38 points to 18 for Koosman, who is strong favourite for this match. Is unbeaten this season. And looks as though he's going to draw first blood in this ranking tournament for Online Snooker Club. Blue into the bottom middle. Nothing on though. Maybe a plant. Don't think he can get through to that red northeast of the black. Having a look. I think the plant is the only option here. So this could be a pivotal shot. No, he's not got it. So Mohamed Fawzi has a chance. Difficult shot though. The red near the 2 reds near the centre pocket are not an option for him. He's gone for it and he's got it. Needed that pot. Now, as the pink and the next red, the pink should go on the black spot. So he needs to try and create an angle from the next colour of this red to open up those 2 reds at the top. He's left himself quite straight on that red, so he could follow through for the pink, but like I say, he does need an angle. Unless he wants to screw back for the blue, but he risks, and he's missed the red. So perhaps that equation he was trying to work out in terms of getting those 2 reds available were relevant in that shot. It was a quite straightforward shot, so and Koosman decides to play a snooker here. That's a very strange shot. Very good snooker though. But interesting he chose a snooker there instead of potting the red. Unless I'm seeing different, the red was very straightforward potting to the bottom middle, but he chose to play a snooker. And he said hand up. So don't know if he was otherwise wasn't able to concentrate on the shot. Bit of mystery there. But anyway, Koosman back on the table. A long red available to him. $30 points the difference. Frame's not over yet. As Koosman sends the red up into the bulk area, out of view from the white. So Fawzi's going to now have to engage with those 2 reds. I don't think he can make a pot on any of them. So he will automatically open them up unless he decides to go, makes a roll up to them, but he's decided not even to touch them, and he's looking at the red in the bulk area. Has to get this right. He's touched it, and has he left it on? No, he hasn't. So that's pretty safe. Good shot. Kuzman may try and send the red down towards those two reds and put the white behind the brown and yellow or green by going off the top cushion and then back down again. Well, he sent the red down, so that's pretty safe. Had an opportunity there to open those reds if he wanted to. But he used to argue with the world champion. So this is the first set. The first to 2 frames wins the set, and first to 3 sets altogether wins the title of European Masters 2018-19 champion. Good shot by Forsey there, sending the red back into the bulk area. Doesn't have a full snooker though. So the battle here is for forcing the other one to make an error. Although until those 2 reds are given freedom, it still may go on a little bit further than that, even. So Kuzman's forcing Forsey to open these 2 reds. Difficult shot this. You might try and just hit the left side of the far red to the left and send the white down towards the black, but he's hit it pretty hard and he's sent the white back into the bulk area. That's a very good shot. Good shot by Forsey. Both of these players have won 2 titles each this season. So these 2 being in the final is not really a surprise. The 2 form players, of course, Kuzman didn't take part in the tournaments that Forsey won, which is why Kuzman is the strong favourite. But on his game, Forsey could cause some trouble or difficulty for Kuzman. Forsey, at this point in time, is the most difficult opponent Kuzman can come up to in OSC. Oh, and it's a fluke on the red. Fortunate there for Forsey. Apologies made and accepted. Pink is on. Doesn't need to pot it. It is a relatively difficult shot. He is tight on the cushion. And the shot in general, like that, the angle it was, is not easy. And he's been fortunate again, leaving the pink over the pocket. So disabling that red near the pink spot. So but Kuzman has a chance of a double here. So Forsey doing well to restrict the Belgian. And Kuzman tries to send the white into the bulk area. Well, that's not a perfect shot. chance here for Forsey for this red. And obviously he needs to try and maneuver the white to get a view of that pink. So the pot is relatively easy. It's just about getting position, and that's a good shot. He's managed to do that. Now has the pink, and he just needs good position on this red. 28 points the difference, 35 on the table, so enough points for Forsey. Gets the pink, but it's not got a great position for this red, similar to the pink he had a moment ago. Into the bottom left. He might decide to either play a shot to nothing if he can. If the angle's not right, he might just play safe. He's gone for the pot, but he's played it in a way where it goes relatively safe, but it isn't really safe here. Kuzmin has a chance. $22 points the difference now, 35 on the table. There was 41 on the table earlier with the pink, so my mistake there. 35 on the table here. That's a good shot by Kuzmin. Snookering Forsey on the pink. And he gets to the escape, and he's left it relatively safe. Good shot. So it should be an interesting match tonight. It all depends on how Jasper Kuzmin's feeling, but also what kind of form Forsey's in. Has to keep up with Kuzmin. Although in this format, in terms of playing for sets, if you have a bad set, then obviously you restart another one. So there's a possibility of riding it out a bit and trying to create some form for yourself. As we play cat and mouse here with this remaining red in the first frame of the European Masters final. The winner will get 75,000 and the loser 35. The third place playoff was played earlier between Mike Mora and Wim de Ruiters, in which Mike Mora was victorious. This is the remaining match of this tournament, of this season, the European Masters. Kuzmin plays a nice shot here. Has he got the snooker? He hasn't. I think Forsey can just about see that red. No, he can't, so good shot by Kuzmin. Accomplished what he was aiming for. He's even restricted the angle, the natural angle that Forsey would have wanted on both sides. There is a tricky shot he could try off the right cushion and in between the yellow and brown, but that would be extremely difficult and risky. So he's going to have to go off 3 cushions here. That's what he's looking at anyway. In between the blue and pink, off the bottom left cushion, and hopefully resting somewhere near the red. Looks not too bad. Pace wasn't that good, but angle, he's missed the red completely, so but he's not left anything on. So 59 points to 33 in favour of Jasper Kuzmin in his first frame. Ooh, nice effort there by Kuzmin. Into a double into the middle. Nearly got what he was looking for. $26 points the difference. And Forsey went for that red. And he was out by quite a bit, but I was going to say relatively safe, and Kuzmin didn't decide to take it on. And Kuzmin didn't get the snooker he was looking for, so this is a possible chance here for Forsey. Good shot. Good red into the bottom left. Fortunate on the colour, has the blue, and it gives him a natural angle to move up for the yellow. But he has to make this pot count. A good start here would be great preparation for Forsey, sorry. He's missed the blue though, and he's left the yellow open, so unforced error there by Forsey, and now Kuzmin could wrap this up here, this first frame. Nicely on the green. Good angle to take him for the brown and the blue. And this brown now will, his frame ball will win this frame. Fawzi concedes. So Jasper Koosman takes the first frame. Of this European Masters. As Koosman just goes through the motions and takes the frame. So Jasper Koosman wins the first frame of set 1 of the European Masters and need one more to take the set. It's a 35-minute first frame, which Fawzi should be pleased about in terms of keeping Koosman at bay, and has a feel now of the table. Both players very capable of making considerable breaks, so Koosman will be wary of Mohamed Fawzi. And is that first frame a sign of what is to come? Or can Koosman wear him down? Possible thin cut on the white near the bottom left-hand corner, but that would only be attempted as a possible shot to nothing. Not a shot that would have little risk. Fawzi looking at it. He went for it, and he didn't play a shot for to nothing, as it turned out quite fortunate for him. Depends on whether Koosman can pot this red into the bottom middle. He's looking at it, and he looks as though he can. So Koosman on point now. Pots his first ball of this frame. Has the black. So let's see what Koosman can create here. You can have the screw back, which he has an angle to go into the pack if he wants it. But there are 5 reds, loose reds. Black into the bottom left. Top left, sorry. Red into the same pocket, has the black again. Has a red on the left-hand cushion to play with. 2 reds in the bottom left cushion area. I can play into the middle. Or in the direction of his choice, forward towards the top left-hand cushion to give him angle on this black for the red into the middle. He can possibly screw back as well off the cushion. Now he's deciding to play it into the middle here, bottom middle. He can move on for the blue. Gets the pot, 33 break now. Needs to be careful here and be aware that if he pots this blue, we'll go in its spot, and he is aware of that. Nice position on the red into the top left-hand corner pocket, and he'll be on for the black again, and he'll be looking for an angle on this black to either go into the pack or play for the red near the blue. No, he's missed it. So 38 break for Koosman. Fawzi now on the table, and he must take advantage of these chances. As regular listeners to my commentary will be aware, it's quite a regular thing I say when Koosman's involved. Red into the top left, has the black now, but he needs to try and get this white into the pack, or try and get the white in a position for that blue just below, for the red just below the blue. And he's gone for that. Gone a bit too far though. It's still on. He could use the blue as a cushion once he hits the red. In a funny way, it just makes it a little bit easier, but we'll just have to see. No, he's decided to play safe. So 38 points to 8, 30 points the difference. 9 reds left on the table as Koosman plays safe now and sends the white into the bulk area, pretty close to the cushion. Mohamed needs to get this white safe, unless he's forced to go for that red, which is directly above the pink. tough shot, this. He needs to try and get it safe in some way. And he's had to go for the shot. Now, has he left it safe? Relatively. There is a red on into the bottom right, though. That red just to the top left of the pink. And also the red above the blue. Good pot. Pink's on as well now. He could move into those two reds and open up that little cluster if he wished. Doesn't need to, though. Oh, has he got position on this red? Just though he has, and now's a good chance to move into this pack. Nice little butt against those reds. Didn't really open them up in a better way than they were. So he's just examining the scenario he's in at the moment. He needs to think about where he's going to go next. He's decided to move a red on the top left-hand cushion to play with. And he's going to try and put it at the top and get the white as far away from the cushion. So he's got pink or black here as a choice. So black goes in. This cushion, this red along the left-hand cushion here. And he can actually play forward or screw back here. Lovely shot. Just a roll after this black for the red into the middle. And he's got the pink and the black to play with here now. The two reds nearest to the white both go into the top and bottom cushions respectively. Screws back off the left-hand cushion, has pink or the black. The two reds together to the left of the pink maybe form a plant, so you might have a look at that. It's relatively difficult to get position from the pink. You could push it forward and go off the bottom cushion. I decided to screw back off the black here, but it's not great. Difficult shot, difficult red here now. Actually, that was quite a good shot. Very good position off the black. Spotting that red could be potted into the bottom middle, but it's not worked out that great in terms of position for the black, and he's missed the pink. It was the one he went for, but that's the end of the frame. That was enough points, and so Jasper Koosman takes the first set 2-0. So 1-0 for Jasper Koosman in his first of 3 European Masters final. And Mohammed will be experiencing now what many players experience. There's the score, 1-0 for Jasper Koosman. Koosman just wanting confirmation there of how much a set is. You will be aware now. It's first to 3 sets. Fawzi on the table, looking at the red, the top right-hand cushion. Could go for it and play shot to nothing, or I could just play straightforward safety shot, send the red back towards the pack. Now it depends where this red's going to land. He's come back up the table, so possible chance here for Koosman. Test his long pot in. Will he go for it? No, it looks as though he's playing safe. So just to show you, the best player on the circuit is quite a cautious player, or can be when needed. Something that other players could maybe learn from or take into account. Koosman has many levels. There's a devastating A game when needed, but has to be fair, I don't think he really needs it or hasn't needed it so far in full for a full event. He may bring it out in a difficult stage of the frame. It's down to opponents to put him under that pressure and force him to bring out his A game as Koosman tries to play safe into the bulk area, but doesn't succeed. Now, how much of this red can fall into DC? Not much, I don't think. Might have to play a plant. Unless that red goes into the top left-hand pocket. It does. Try to screw back for colour. He's a bit straight on the pink, though. Yellow's a possibility. Needs to pot it, though. Can't afford to leave anything on for his Belgian opponent. Pink goes in. Got a cannon off the green, which, in looking at it now, that's not too bad. He now has 2 reds available to him. But in terms of position, he's got a bit of an angle on the red into the top left-hand corner pocket, which is be difficult for him to hold on for the black. But then again, there's nothing really on from this red. He'll have to screw back if he wants to continue the break. Or send the white down and push the green away. Or try and aim to go in between the green and the red. But he screwed back, good pot. Very good pot, screwing back nicely on the pink. Nice angle here to move into the pack. Lots of top. If he decides to do it, you do have to be aggressive at the right time. But he has options, so he doesn't need to do that yet. Getting a good point score on the table is very important when playing someone like Guzman, to allow the frame to continue as long as possible. Good position on the pink and black here. Screw back for one of the 2 reds either side of the black. Nice position. Screw back here for the black again. And can repeat that for the red to the right of the black. So a chance here to make a good 30, possibly 40 break. And has he gone too far there? He's got the pink though. Have to screw back for the next red. That's not too bad. Got a bit of an angle there. I don't know if you can follow through for the black. Putting the white, he has. And he's got the black here, so good stuff. Now, what's the next red? He's got the red on the left-hand cushion. He has the option to pot the green, yes. He might just dink it, just screw it a little bit before the black, which he's done there for the red into the bottom middle. This is nice break building from Mohammed. Black again, and that's opened up a bit of space. Screw back here for the red into the same pocket, top left. Has the green to play with if needed. He's looking at that now. Green will allow him to follow through and have the red into the top left-hand cushion, top left-hand pocket. He's actually used it to go for the red on the cushion. He can follow through for black into the bottom left. So 37 points on the table. This is a good cushion for Mohammed Fawzi. Black into the bottom left here. Not very easy. You have to concentrate and make sure for this black. And he can move into the pack. And he should be on something. And he's got the pot, and he's got a red into the middle. So this is nice. You can hold for the pink. 45-point break here. And he's kept Guzman off the table for a good 7 minutes, I would say. And that's always good to affect the confidence or possible equilibrium of the opponent. Screw back, I have to screw back here just slightly, as long as he doesn't snooker on the pink spot. He's done even better and gone inside, and now has this red into the bottom left. And follows through for the black. This is a good break, 53 now. Plenty of points still on the table, still needs 2 or 3 more reds. Looking at the red into the bottom middle. Does have one into the top middle as insurance. He feels that's the better one. Roll up to this one. Oh, I think he's got the wrong side of the pink though. He would have liked to have an angle to go into these reds, but the angle's going away from the red, so he's going to have to steep screw it off back towards the top left-hand cushions and back into the. Well, he's slightly done similar, but he's just gone off the top left-hand cushion. Still has this red into the middle, but will it go? He didn't go for it in the first hand shot, just before this shot. is in a better position. 67 points and good pot. So this is a very good shot, and just this black needed for the frame. And can he continue and make a century, which would be great for his confidence? Decided to follow through there and go for the red below the pink, nearest to the pink into the top left. So the frame is won in the second set. And if you can get this red in, no, unlucky. So no century for Mohamed Fawzi, but he does take the set, the first frame of the second set, which is first frame of this match. So that'll give him good confidence there. Frame 2, Fawzi. So frame 2 of set 2. Mohamed Fawzi to break. Mustn't lose any concentration. Guzman sends the white down into the bulk area. Fawzi can play a similar shot here off the right side of the pack, back of 3 cushions in between the pink and blue. Hit it a bit too thin, but that looks nice. Just missed going behind the green. Possible chance of a red here. Very difficult shots these though. Not sure if Kuzma will go for it. Given his current strategy we've seen so far, he is giving his opponent respect. He's fouled there on the pink, which is makes no difference really. The most important factor was that the table was safe. Fawzi playing with a bit of spirit now, bit of intention, speeded up his game. It's a sign of confidence. Another foul by Kuzman. Although, again, no real danger in terms of chances for Fawzi. Looking at the red above the black. Might send it into the bulk area and keep the white behind the black on this cushion. Oh, that's a lovely shot. The snooker on the black. But most of the balls might be able to clip the top of this pack. You just send the white to the top cushion as you see it. And he's done it in a way where Fawzi can't reach the red in the bulk area. Can maybe clip it though. That was the intention for Kuzman, I think. But I think Fawzi has access to it, so just roll the white onto the top right cushion where the green is, and the red in the opposite direction, but on the bottom cushion. Not got that fully right. Possible chance pot for Kuzma on this red. I'd look at whether the plant was available. Might be just playing the white onto the left-hand cushion here. No, he's gone for the pot and he saw the plant. Beautiful shot. And that will be difficult for Fawzi to swallow. It just shows you the skill that Kuzman has in picking out shots and executing them. Always there looking for the chance and can be devastating now. The pack is still relatively close together. So I'm not sure whether he's going to be able to make a killer break here. He's going to try though. Moves into the reds now. Has he got any luck here? I think the answer to that is actually not really. There is this red into the bottom right corner pocket. Might play. He's gone for it and he's potted it. As the blue or the pink. And I'm sure in Jasper's mind, he will be looking to return or reciprocate the break, the 67 or so break, or the killer break, the clearance break that Fawzi just handed to him. That would send a message to Fawzi as well. At the moment, he's potting balls, and we'll see if that goes. So red into the bottom left here can just follow on for the pink. two reds between black and blue. Going for the black into the middle. Now has a red into the top left. We'll just a little screw for the pink. Just past the pink spot. No, he's gone for the black, but he's left the white on the cushion, so made it a little difficult for himself here. Looking at what red he can go for next, see if there's anything available out of that pack. Has the red into the top middle though. If you can just roll that black in to the top left-hand pocket. And he can. Follow through for the blue here. He's got the pink as well if need, but he's got a lovely angle on the blue here. But there's a loose red just to the right of the pink spot that might get in the way of him going into the pack. Decided on the pink. 45 break now. Has a red into the middle, which can follow through for the black. Needs good position on the black. Go off the top left-hand cushion. You could maybe screw for the pink, or stun it for the pink. Sorry. Now black's the one that's chosen off the top left. Now if he's got options, if he can screw here, he'll screw back. Now we've held on for the red into the middle, 53 points, and this is a good response from Koosman. And it's Forzie's turn now to sit in his seat. A good angle here to move into this pack, screw back into the pack here. There we go. He's got a red into the center or top right hand pocket. Then you can just follow through slightly for the pink. $67 on the table. There's 51 difference. There's no 57 difference. So this red and another colour will leave Fonzie needing snookers. 68 break. This is an important ball. And this has been a very good response from Koosman, telling Fonzie that anything you can do, he can just put on his A game and reply. So don't mess with me and stay as my subordinate. That is one way of putting it in terms of the message Jasper's sending to Fonzie. But he misses that red, so the game is not fully over yet. Snookers are needed for Fonzie, 2 4-point snookers. 74 points to 10. So didn't finish the job, Koosman, but surely has done enough. And Fonzie now can only play and see what happens here. Frame 2 of set 2 of the European Masters final. Jasper Koosman leads 1-0 and won that 2-0. And this second set, Fonzie won the first frame and just needs one frame to win the set. But Koosman, as you are looking at the screen, can see has a very big lead. And Fonzie needs snookers, and he's missed that red. And that means he needs 3 snookers. And Koosman has a chance on this red to finish the frame. And he does. So Koosman takes frame 2 of set 2. It's 1-1. So the decider for set 2. First to 3 sets wins the title. So 75 break by Fonzie. And a similar break by Koosman. I can't remember exactly what it was. It will tell us pretty soon. And Koosman continuing play. Psychologically showing Fonzie he's got 100 points, which may or may not affect Fonzie in some way. Tries a nice double, lovely shot. What a great shot off 2 cushions. And Koosman has responded wonderfully to losing the first frame of set 2. But Fonzie needs to hang in, has a chance, just needs to win one more frame to win this set. It's hard to play for. So there's confirmation. Jasper Koosman wins that frame. So 1-1 in set 2. deciding frame for this. This is for set 2 now. Jasper Kuzmin breaks off, and he's looking to win his 3rd title out of 3 in the online snooker club 18-19 season. Oh, Fonzie trying to go for that red, and he's left it on. Temptation got the better of Fonzie. Sometimes there are shots though that you just feel you have to take on. There's possibly no other options, but I think a safety shot there probably would have been the best option. He's not really got position on this black though. Kuzmin, he's gone for the double and just played safe just in case. Fonzie needs to get this white tight on the cushion or behind one of those colours to force Casper into a mistake and give Mohammed an opportunity to get some points on the table, because we know Fonzie can make breaks. He can be devastating on the table and make big breaks very quickly. But in order for him to have that chance, he has to force Kuzmin into a mistake. And it's very rare that happens, because Kuzmin anticipates that in the first place and plays shots like that and puts his opponent in a difficult position. What a shot that was. Now Fonzie's on the back foot here. Probably roll it into the top of the pack as you see it near the pink. Try and withstand any openings. That's a good shot. He's going to try and send the white background towards that black. Nearly got another excellent snooker, but this time Fonzie has eyes on a few reds on the pack. So if he can get this right, he can send that white behind near that black or yellow or brown. It's thin, and the pace is taking the white around the table and back near the blue area. So that wasn't a great shot, and this is where a lot of players fall down, having that pressure to not make any mistakes against Kuzmin, who pots the red into the bottom left as he starts his second break in this frame. Well, I say second break, his second ball. And he's decided to play, well, I'm going to say he's decided to play a snooker, but he's actually potted the brown. And he's laughing there. He knows the mistake he made. And he's basically done Mohammed's work for him there and left himself in a tricky position. Didn't realise or didn't anticipate the brown going in. Maybe slight lack of concentration. But he does manage to get out of the snooker, but he has left a red on here. So Mohammed has a red into the bottom left. So it's red below the pink spot. Just needs to make sure the red goes in. Might play it as a shot to nothing. And Kuzmin said he didn't think he had the white. Would roll on that much. So it looks as though he was saying he was actually just a pot. So he wasn't going for the snooker, he was actually going for the pot. As far as he misses that red. Hasn't left anything on though, but Jasper has a good chance to make a safety, but just clips the red. Chance here for Fonzie. And hold on for the pink into the middle. He might decide to screw back though. What's a good control of the white, a good angle. Not too bad. He's not tight on the cushion, so he might have a bit of hit if he can hit it pretty hard. Not sure if he has enough to screw. There we go. Oh, and he's just gone through the gap. Oh, and he's just a little bit close to the top cushion than he would have liked. Has the red along the cushion, but it's not great. If he can pot this red and just roll the white on, and have a good opportunity to make a snooker, but he's missed the red. That was 7 points to 6 in this third frame of set 2. Kuzmin leads 1-0 in his first to 3-set final of the European Masters 2018-19. Both players have 2 titles in their belts in this season. Where's that white going? It's Kuzmin fouling again. Made a few fouls in the last couple of frames. though not in important parts of the frame, and he's not left anything on. Now, will Fawzi put him back, or I think he'll try and put that white near the tight on the cushion behind one of the colours. Just got to be careful not to leave a loose red on either side of the table over any of the left-hand pockets. And he's missed the red, so he's hit it too thin. He's not even hit the ball at all. So he tried to hit it thin, and in doing so, completely missed the ball altogether. Again, though, it's not left anything on in terms of giving Jasper pot, but only has control of the table, and he's left a possible red on here as Kuzman. 1 point in it in this third frame, deciding frame of set 2. The fact that black is not on its spot makes it a little more difficult. Pink is available though. Not sure if it can go in the bottom left. It certainly can go in the top middle. And of course, he doesn't get the pot, and he's left it over the pocket. So red into the bottom middle here for Kuzman. I think will go bottom left. Looks as though it does. He didn't check it, so he decided to go for the black anyway. The angle goes away from the reds. Didn't get much force on that white. So end of break. 18 points to 11. Now I'll be looking to get this white tight behind one of these bulk colours and tighten that cushion. And he's not got the pace here. We're just going to come out and come back in again. He looks as though he's got a nice white here. Snap, and you can see that red. Now will he go for the pot here? Might be forced into trying the pot. He could hit it quite thin and put a lot of right hand side. No, he's just sent the white to the left cushion. Don't think Fawzi can see the red into the bottom middle. He can, of course, for the red that's virtually on the black spot, but that would be a difficult pot. It's a risky shot, but nothing might not do it in a way where he doesn't leave anything on. So it might be worth a try. He's gone for it. Great shot. Very good shot there by Mohamed Fawzi. Digging in, trying to make something happen, not allowing Jasper to run away with it. Has asked a question in the second set, and the question is, who's going to win this frame and the set? On the black, white was near the cushion, so it made it difficult, and it's the same type of shot again here. Now is he going to try put it into the center pocket? And he's missed it, and he's left it over the pocket. So ideally he would have liked to have played that a little bit harder, so the red wouldn't have stayed over the pocket. Kuzman pots the same red. Now has the yellow, blue to play with here, and the red. Oh yes, he's got the red in bulk area. Can use that maybe to screw down for the blue and then move into the pack. Now he's got a good angle here to go into the pack. I'd like to avoid the pink though, unless he can get a good hit on the pink, and should be okay though. Should cause some damage to the pack. The question is, will it leave anything on? There we go, and he has. He's got a red into the middle and a red into the top left. Didn't go into it too hard, which can sometimes be really like a lottery, and he misses the red into the top left. So Fawzi has an opportunity here. Red into the bottom middle. 30 points to 19. The tournaments are happening thick and fast. The English Open begins tomorrow, or technically after this final finishes, there'll be the English Open draw. Kuzman won't be playing in that one though. He's decided to take a break and miss that one. 40 now has a chance. 2 points behind now. Now, if he holds the white on the black pocket, the black will go into the pink spot because he want to put the red into the top middle. That red on the top of those reds. And he screwed back for the red near the pink. He does have a red into the top, another red into the second red down. As you look at it, goes into the middle. Might be just a better angle. Both angles are not great, but he should put this one. No, he's gone on for the other one. It'll be a bit more safer for him. He can play it as a shot to nothing. And can maybe move up for the blue or yellow in preparation to get back down the table. A bit too close to the cushion than he would have liked, though. Doesn't want to hit it too hard. Blue into the middle, top middle, and send the white into the pack. Or he could just roll it, and he should be on the red at the top of that cluster. That's good. That's good. He's clipped that red, but it's landed in a good position. Just a very short roll here into the top left-hand pocket. And then he can follow through on this black for a red into the top middle. 12 points in front. He could maybe has a slight angle here. He might open up these reds and they create or follow through. He needs to do something. No obvious colour. Could screw back for the black, of course, which he has done. A bit of a sharp angle though. If he can pot it though, he can move around 2 cushions for this red to the left of the pink into the same pocket. And he's got the pot. Has he got the angle? He has. So he needs an angle here so he can move into those 2 reds. Possibly one of them will go into the middle. So black into the top left and then bring the white back up just below where the black is now. Maybe further to the right so he can pot the red into the middle. He's looking at the pink. Now he's looking at the black. Important shot, this one. Go off the left-hand cushion and into the reds. Oh, he's played it. Don't think he's played it right. The black has snookered one of them. So he's now got a very difficult red here. 65 to 30 points in front. So that's 35 points the difference. 43 on the table. So would have liked that red. The second red. He's gone for the shot on the top middle, but he's missed. And it's turned out not too bad. Been fortunate there. It's not an obvious chance here for Kuzman. So Farsi has the advantage on this concluding frame of set 2, which if Mohamed Farsi wins, will bring the whole match to the whole match level. There's 1 set each. And Kuzman tries to send the red back down to the black area and keep the white in the bulk. But he's left a chance again for Farsi. And he's got it. Good shot. He's got the pink into the middle. Kuzman needs snookers. So the pink and then the red will win the set and bring the whole match level. Bit tight on the cushion. Will he decide to try? He's gone for it and he's potted it. So Mohamed Farsi takes set 2 and now it's 1 set each in this European Masters final. Great performance by Farsi here. And it's turning out to be an interesting match. Ronnie Temporal giving his congratulations in the audience. And this will give him great confidence. And he needs to keep up this battling spirit. Already made a 75 break. A clearance, in fact, in the first frame of this set. Kuzman responded brilliantly with a 60-plus break of his own to take the second frame. But Mohamed has taken this deciding frame in this set by taking his chances. And maybe Kuzman will be disappointed by that red. That shot he played on the red where he sent it down the table but left it on. It rested. Or there was a red on the top left-hand cushion. So Mohamed Farsi takes set 2. And it's now 1 set each. Ball plays straight into set 3. 74 and a 75. So Guzman's made a 74 break and Fauzi made a 75 break as they both move straight into set 3. No breaks requested so far. Chance here for Fauzi on this red to the left of that pack. After a miss by Guzman on a red. Red goes in, has the black into the bottom middle here. Guzman won't be worried as far as I can see. In fact, I think he will enjoy the fact that Fauzi is keeping on his tail. I think Guzman will be wary though not to give Mohammed any momentum. And Fauzi now potting balls quite quickly again and getting into a rhythm. Good pot. Doesn't really have an angle to make a chance for any other reds. Tried to, couldn't get much force into them though. So end of break, 24 points. It's a good start to the first frame of set 3. And just plays it away from that pack. And Guzman now can just send that white behind the brown and blue if he can, or green. Try to open it's a slightly aggressive safety shot there. Try to open up the reds. But hitting the blue has left an opening for Fauzi. A straight red, long red though. Gets it. Has an angle on the black to hold for the red into the bottom left, the red to the most left of that pack. Just tries to go into the pack. Now has he been fortunate? He has a red to the top right hand pocket. There's a red on the pink spot and a red below it, and he's going for the one below it. And it'll be the natural angle will take him for the shot on the pink into the middle. No, he's decided to go for the black. That's actually a good shot because the pink wouldn't have been able to go on its own spot. Would have gone on the blue. I don't know if that really would make any difference at this stage, but Fauzi just deciding on the black. Now, does this red go past that pink into the bottom middle? If it doesn't, then he'll be disappointed with that shot on the black in terms of position. Looks like it'll go from where I'm standing. Good shot. Has a nice angle again to move into the pack. Doesn't need to go into the pack too hard though. Just enough to rest or touch that red. And that's a cluster of 3 there. And he's hit it hard again. And say, could have just moved into that red and he would have had the red into the bottom left. But many scenarios one can take, and he decided to open up the reds a bit and see where what he got. And he's got a nice little result. Oh, the reds are spread quite nicely now. Just needs to get that pink on its spot or available. The pink, of course, will go on the blue spot. That should be useful enough for him to try and build on the break. We'll follow through here for the red to the left of the middle cluster, middle area. This red he's going for now, though, looks quite sweet. So we'll probably move forward for the pink here. He does. I can move across the table now. Send the white towards the top middle pocket on the top left-hand cushion. And you can move down for the black. If he keeps that red over the pink spot, the pink being on the blue is quite useful. So red till the end if he's able to continue this break. Good stun on That black has a straight red into the top left-hand pocket. 46 points the difference, 70 points. Sorry, 46 points or 47 points is now the break. 71 the difference. Just needs, well, let's see, possibly just needs this black for the frame. And that he does. So the frame goes to Fawzi, and Fawzi's won the last three. Has won 3 frames in the last 4 frames. So 3 of the last 4 frames, Mohamed Fawzi has won. That's an interesting statistic. And Kuzman might start to think that he's going to have to bring his A game out. So 1-0 in set 3 as Mohamed goes through the formalities. It's on a 62 break here, potential century. There's actually 51 on the table at the moment. He's got 62 now. A long shot, but it will be nice to get a century, and that will again be part of the psychology. Black goes onto the blue spot. Red into the middle, pink into the middle. 76 break as he reaches 100 points for this frame. On the black, I was just otherwise taken away from something, but 84 break so far as Mohamed Fawzi looks to go for the century break. He's already won the frame and will take a 1 frame lead in set 3. Long way to go though, first 3 sets. Question is, can he get a century? And he's not really got position on the yellow, unfortunately. 91 has a pot into the bottom right for this yellow, but it's going to need a good shot. And that is a good shot. Well done to Mohamed Fawzi. 93. Just a small follow through here on the green. No, he's screwed it back. I thought a follow through would be much better. So 96. This brown for the century. Oh, unlucky. So Mohamed Fawzi doesn't make the century, but he does take the first frame of the 3rd set. And now, technically, he's in the lead. 1 set each, but Fawzi is 1 frame in front of in this set. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So Wayne Kent has joined me in the commentary box for possibly the remainder of the match. We don't know. We'll have to see. It's good evening, Wayne.
Evening. So can you remind me what score it is?
It's 1 set each. It's played in sets. This is the final of the European Masters. Set is first to 2 frames, and it's 1 set each. And Mohammed's won the first frame in set 3, and it's the first to 3.
First to 3 sets.
First to 3 sets, yes. So Kuzman won the first set 2-0, and Mohammed won the second set 2-1, and has the first frame in this third set. So Fawzi is doing well, but as I've been saying to any viewers that are watching, which I doubt anyone is, but maybe in the future, Mohammed Fawzi is, Kuzman is very likely to bring out his A game when needed. I don't think he's going to be too worried at this stage. And I'm just going to, for anyone watching on YouTube, I'm going to just come out of the match for a moment, as it's looking a bit slow. So I'm just going to refresh for a moment. Anything interesting happen, Wayne can let us know, of course, but I'm coming back now and I'm back on the table. So, yes, so had a good Sunday, Wayne. I presume you've been watching United and Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it as well. I mean, United's goal was a fluke anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah, but like I said, dude, it's the players in it. They're just not good enough.
Yep. Liverpool are great going forward, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they totally deserve to win.
We had some interesting moments. We kind of had them at one point. It 1-1. 80 minutes played. We had a chance, but like I say, I don't know. I don't think we've got the quality to, or the momentum, or the team spirit, or whatever. We've probably got team spirit, but it's going to take a long, maybe a long time, another season or so to get sorted, or a complete change. But that's the football. We can comment on that as we watch this, but let's not run away with this match as Kuzman's on the table. 3 breaks so far, 18 points in front. The pot on the red, as he's looking to create a break building chance here.
You see a good shot out back down there on something. Slightly over it.
Yeah, I think he just about can get through to that red.
Yeah, it looks like it. He's going to have a check now. He's confident checking the black.
Yeah, that red on the higher red of those 2 near the black. Yeah, that's nice that way. And you've taken out the charger. It's made it nice and clear. And Kuzma misses the red. And so Fawzi's got a chance here. You got match of the day on?
Yeah.
That's a good win for Southampton, wasn't it?
Yeah, very good.
Because Arsenal have been playing really well, but I don't think they've been beaten in the Premier League, have they?
Yeah, I think they've had 1 defeat.
Fawzi puts the red, but doesn't get position really on a colour, so he's going to have to play.
Shot.
He was tight on the cushion. It was a difficult shot, but yeah, it would have been better if he could have got a better view for that black. He's had a look down towards the brown and green in terms of getting a snooker, and then he had a look at the black again, and he's gone back to playing a snooker here if he can, or an ultra safe shot.
That's a very good shot.
OSC finalist Wayne Kent enjoying that shot by Mohamed Fawzi. Ooh, Kuzman tries one of those shots to nothing.
He's got it safe though.
Has he though?
You don't think you can actually get that red? I've had to actually adjust my screen. I had it a bit too upright, so I'm seeing it from a different angle.
It's not an easy shot, but it's potable. And he's not guaranteed a position on a colour. And Kuzman's saying that every kiss he's had in the last 3 frames has gone wrong for him. So he's feeling it a little bit. Good pace though. He's hit it at the right pace. He's just got to get the pot, and he hasn't.
Oh, there's a very untimely chat there from Jasper. seem to work.
That's an interesting point there you make, Wayne. Yeah, I didn't think that didn't come to my mind, but possibly yes, depending on the opponent. Sometimes table chat done in a untimely manner can put them off or seem as gamesmanship. So Wayne, keep an eye on that for us. He has his views on that, but the shot was quite difficult anyway.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's done on purpose. It just was the timing of it.
Yep, good point.
Yeah,
Good point.
It wasn't an easy shot. I mean, I'm not going to. Jasper is the best on it, and probably Mo's the second best on it. So,
yeah.
I don't think these players actually do anything to each other.
Didn't get a good connection there, Kuzman, off that blue. Maybe could have hit it harder, but nothing left on at all. If the play's safe here, might try a sneaky snooker behind the pink. Otherwise, he's going to have to go back down the table. Are you watching the football, Wayne? As in, sorry, I'm just saying that it's the volume is can be heard.
Well,
if you just take it down a little bit, just slightly.
Yeah, that's done.
Nice one. Long pot here for Fozzie. Good shot.
Nice shot.
So here for Fozzie, just needs his frame to win the set and take a 2-set-1 lead. Pink into the top middle. Red now into the top left and just hold on for the black. Looking at the red into the top middle again, past the pink. $27 points behind at the moment. So always good to have a little cushion, as Jasper has at the moment. Requires his opponent to do a lot more. Nice position on the red on the left-hand cushion. He needs to work out how he's going to get position. We had a look to the left of the pink. Don't know. Do you think that goes in?
Yeah. It's got to be. He's played the best shot to get it on the right angle there. So
lovely pace on that black.
It was very nice shot.
Of course, you can always pot the pink and try and disturb the reds in some way. He's going to screw back here if that red does go.
Yeah, that looks the one.
And obviously it does go because he's aiming for it. He's having a double check. Must be very tight. He's looking at another red, so I'm going to say that red is an option as well. And that looks as though it definitely goes. So in here, just a stun. Oh, now he's going back to the other red. So
yeah, he's having to think about this. I mean, this is such a defining shot for the frame.
He's got it.
It's a very good shot. Very good shot.
Now, if he's got an angle on that pink, he could move into the reds.
Don't look like I think he's going to try and just slightly stun this for the long red to the top left.
Interesting. I'd definitely go for the pink here. He always
actually it'll go in the middle, won't it? I'll just say that. Yeah, it's a good shot.
Yeah. Just needs to try and not hit the red to the left full ball like he's just done. Actually, it doesn't really matter if he's got the pink. So
it's a great shot.
Stun on this pink here, sending the white to the left. 46 break now, so he's 11 points in front and 43 on the table. So nothing really in it in terms of points, but Mohammed now, every pot he makes, every point he accumulates is closer to the...
Is that the lyrics from the police song? Everybody he makes, he accumulates.
54 break.
Yeah, I think he could have a second this round.
Still pretty much to do. He's got to get position on this yellow.
It's a lovely shot.
Could have been a bit further, but yes, it is on. And it gives him a nice angle for the green. And if he wants to...
I think he only needs this for requiring sneakers.
You may be right there, dude. Yellow goes in. And yeah, one snooker needed now by the Belgian. And could this be? This third set for Mohamed Farsi. He's in a good position to do it. If anything, it will give us a good conclusion to the match. As I said before, I don't doubt 1 minute that Kuzman will be enjoying the fact he has to come back. And he will still be, I would say, still favourite for this match. Well, Kuzman now looking to get a snooker. That looks nice.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
I think the black and the pink is stopping Mohamed getting through to it. I don't think he can go between them. But Mohamed's got confidence now. He's been consistent, and if he wins this frame, it will be 4 frames out of the last 5 that he's won. Oh, that's a lovely shot. And look at where the brown's gone. Snooker on the black. Using the black, sorry. It happens a lot, that, doesn't it? Although it wasn't a full snooker.
That's a great shot, though.
Snooker to a snooker from Kuzman. Just looking to roll up to the brown. And he hasn't. He's hit it pretty hard, and he's left it over the pocket. But of course, Kuzman is not looking to pop the brown at this stage. As Kuzman sends the brown towards the cushion, doesn't really have much options. Just waiting for his moment. But Mohamed could be putting Kuzman into his snooker of his own. Just not enough pace, but it's tight on the cushion. Kuzman will be looking to hit the brown off the right cushion and back towards the black, across the table, looking for a snooker in that way. That is an option for him. No, he's gone a different way. He's clipped the brown, and he's got the cannon he wanted on the black, but just wasn't a snooker. What's your record against these two, Wayne? Pretty much. Yeah.
This is far too good. These lights should be in a separate league of their own, with other professionals, in my opinion.
Controversial comments there from Wayne Kent. I'm sure he's not on his own in that.
No, I enjoy playing, but I enjoy the company. I'm just saying, if their personal level themselves, this is too easy for them, I think.
No, it is an opinion I'm sure many would share with you. The only argument to that is if you just compare it to real snooker, you wouldn't really do that, would you? It's just a matter of sometimes you get a Hendry Davis that dominates, a period of time. It's just a matter of improving and get it. But I understand what you're saying. There are movements to deal with that, but that's for another day. Ronnie joining the conversation as Mohamed Farsi takes set 3. So this is slightly more interesting than it could have been.
So it's 2 sets to 1 now for Mohamed.
It is.
So wins this last set, he's won it.
Yes, in a sense, he just needs 2 more frames now to win the match. So people watching on YouTube will be able to see the score here on the screen now.
More 1 to 10 minute break now.
Ah, right. That's very welcome, actually, because I need a quick seg. So 10 minutes. Has Jasper responded to that?
No, that was an arm.
Of course I do. Ronnie. You probably missed a few conversation over the years. So it looks as though they have gone for interval. Jasper's not confirmed. Well, actually, just have a look on the comments. Ah, right. Okay, so we'll just presume that they have gone for a 10-minute break. So I'm just going to go for a quick sig, dude. Just take your mic off for a moment unless you're going to give a monologue on a subject of your choice. But it is live on YouTube at the moment. So anyone watching on YouTube will be back very shortly.
Just joining us back now. Fourth set. Army Farsi up 2 sets to 1. Fortunate disconnection there, but very good shot. Needed that to a little bit further up. Strange type of shot. Just with a chance here, which he gulps up. See what he's trying to just, but very unlucky. We play it safe now. Red off the cushion, leave the white on the cushion. I can actually cut it and come back round. No, he's played the obvious shot. It's a good shot. He just needs to touch that to make sure he can. He wanted it to get it in line behind the brown, so he didn't have a shot on choice, but Jasper will play this one safe now. Possibly get a snooker out of it. Let's give him half a chance there. Yeah, use the other end to soften the shot. Very good shot. He's got a choice whether to play into the pack or just roll off one of those. Yeah, that's what he's done. Love the shot. Juggernaut Jasper Kuzman's playing Magic Mohammed Farsa. Final of the Euros. Nice steady weight on the shot there. Just slightly come off and round for the other red. Easy, wasn't hard enough. It's just going to play it safe now. Hopefully put it behind with the colours on the top. Just leave it safe. It's not one out. I didn't think he wanted to do. Someone's got a chance here. Not an easy shot, but it's battleable. It's a risk. He's left it. And he's left 2 here actually. He's going to opt for this to drop on the black. Push into the pack here and release the pink. Hopefully some more of the reds. That's a great shot. Just unlucky. See what he was trying. Must be a good shot. He's going to play the double by the looks of it.
Have we started, have we?
Yeah.
We can just hold it for a sec, dude, while I just do something up your set. Sorry, what I meant was continue to commentate for me. You know, lead the commentary if needed. If you need to say anything, go back in a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. It was an easy shot. He's got away with it though. It will cut in, but it's a shot to nothing. Went round with the white safe, top of the table. Yeah, went for it. And he's got the unlucky kiss again. The kiss of death he's off for Jasper at the moment. That could have been better as well. This isn't an easy shot, but he's going to attempt it. It's a good shot nonetheless. Although, the one in the middle, the reds could go into the middle. I don't think he's going to play it. I think he's going to try and slice one. Leave the white safe. Yeah, this is a good shot. Good shot to nothing. Just being Jasper could easily put this in the middle of the top right. Cagey play there from Jasper. Oh. He plays on the level these two are. You know, one mistake could be cost line, cost the frame. In hindsight, that could be a good shot. Making low force the issue there. Yeah, it was a good shot. Only he could leave the line behind the black. Neither wants to risk going those two reds are available to the middle. This has to be a good shot again. Just possibly wants to wait with enough pace to leave the white on the far side of the cushion. Just clip off the cushion onto the bottom one.
Delicate situation.
Yeah, it's a good shot. I mean, it was the obvious one, the soft one into the pack. Again, Jasper's got a good lead here, so doesn't want to be too sloppy giving away opportunities. Especially as he thinks at the minute his lope's a bit down and out with the back kisses he's been getting, and that's probably right. So he's not taking any real chances. Plus, he needs this set.
He does. 2 frames needed for Mohamed Fawzi within this set to win the match. It's a nice shot.
Great shot. Great shot.
Tight on the cushion by Kuzman, putting more pressure on Fawzi. First of 3 sets. 2 sets to 1 for Mohamed Fawzi at the moment.
It's a tricky shot, that. It's a good shot because he got the weight right on it. He didn't let it come too far down, leave the red in the middle. There's options there to play for the safe.
Got to be careful of that red on the bottom left-hand cushion, though. Leaving it on. Maybe try and keep the white where the red is now. No, he's... Oh.
Such a sloppy shot, that.
It was a sloppy shot. Chance here for Fawzi.
Yeah, there's a chance here.
He's behind on his frame. 35 behind.
Drop the pink slow. Maybe for the red on the cushion, but
Pink will go on the black spot.
yeah, the far right could intervene here though.
Good pot.
Always love the show. Yeah.
On the cushion again, though. There's no obvious pot after this as well. I have to get beyond that red near the pink spot if he wants to put the red into the middle. Oh, that's nice.
It's a brilliant shot. Brilliant shot. It's the difference with these professionals. They're just they're good players, both of them.
This certainly is a test for Koosman, probably the hardest test he's had this season. Mohammed playing extremely well.
And that could have been a better shot there, though, in truth.
Just a very soft hit here needed. 11 pace, maybe 12. Just follow through for the red into the bottom middle if it will go past the black, or maybe for the red into the bottom left. Oh,
What was the risk?
that wobbled.
It sure did.
Chance now for Koosman. No need to work on position. It'll be naturally on the pink or black. I think the obvious shot here. He's confident about this long pot, though, into the bottom right. Problem is, no reds go into the bottom middle because the black is obstructing it, so he might try and screw it into the reds.
He's got the choice to come up off it at nice to get it straight shot in the top right. But again, he's got away with it though.
Yeah, I'm sure he's aiming to go into those reds there.
I think you've seen a little bit of nerves playing into this one.
We're looking for put that white behind the blue, yellow or brown here.
Yeah, this could be a very, very costly shot though if he gets it wrong. Either way, one of the reds has to move.
Not too bad.
I think he'll pat this.
It would be a very good shot if he tries to attempt this shot here.
But like I say, he needs the frame, so he can play this safe.
Good shot.
Don't miss Jasper when he pots it as though if he's potting a Jordan in a local Newcastle bar.
A pot in a Jordan. Yellow, screw back. He's got to be careful not to go into the bottom middle though if he's going to screw it back, so he might just stun it down. Could play a snooker, of course. Got the green.
See what he's trying to do.
Not enough pace.
No, but you can. There's options there to play it safe.
They'll be doubling it here.
Also, the option to double it. Yeah.
One of Jasper's coup de l'etat.
Yeah, they're both two of the best doublers at it.
Can sink more doubles than Oliver Reed.
And Paul Gascoigne put together, I agree.
Double was tried, but didn't go in, but it's relatively safe. Although Farsi now has a good chance to make a snooker here and put Koosman in some trouble. Yes, there will be a live draw for the English Open after this match.
Yep. I'm smoking draw right now.
Probably half the population are with you there.
Oh dear, very slapper. Jasper's going to be cursing himself for that one.
And he's left the red right over the pocket. 20 points the difference. 35 on the table. And Mohammed's in a great position here to take this frame.
What's the ticket, bro? That's the ticket, bro. You know that.
Stun here on the blue. We go on for the yellow. No, he screwed it back.
It's a great shot.
Here's a good shot. 14 the difference now, 27 on the table.
Just got to be careful where he doesn't put too much side on it, over it. good shot.
The good thing for Kuzman is Mohammed needs all balls up to the black. Yeah, if you are playing in the English Open, you can smoke draw while listening to the draw. And you could even get a pencil and draw.
Or be a cowboy.
Yes. A deep screw off the right cushion here.
Or curtains.
Yep, or a bath. We draw a bath.
Draw a bath. The fuck's that?
That's the term
Never
you
heard of
use. When you
Might be where you are in fucking London. Draw a bath.
That's how you use it, dude.
Oh no.
It is.
Never heard of it.
I'm gonna draw a
Drivel.
bath.
That's drivel.
It's not drivel. It's fact. You just
I'm gonna draw the bath. I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
In all the 45 years of living.
Yeah, you learn something new every day, don't you?
Yeah,
So
I think I'll
pink needed. And black. Difficult shot though. Got to be careful.
Yeah.
He's got it.
Yeah, it's a
And he's got position on the black. So Forsey looks as though he's going to take this frame.
Yeah, he's making Jasper pay for the rare mistakes he's making, but he's taking no prisoners here, man.
So Mohammed Forsey takes frame 1 of set 4. And
He has
now
to bring out his A game, Jasper.
needs 1 frame to win the European Masters against Jasper Kuzman. I'm not sure if you can draw a shower. Possibly you can, but it is.
If you're a good artist, you can.
Well, that is the technical term for having a bath. You could draw a bath. I think now is the time that we can actually talk about and discuss Jasper's predicament here. All through this match, I've been saying that he has got the tendency to play with players and allow the game just to run away, and then he likes to come back. But he has no options now. Jasper Kuzman has to win the next 2 frames at least to stay in this match. And is it a case of him losing confidence, or will he be able to bring his A game out now? That's not a good shot.
That wasn't the best shot, no, but it wasn't an easy shot. The position he was in. Someone looking now, stretching his knuckles, cracking his knuckles, stretching his fingers, having a good look.
Great performance, no matter what happens this evening by the Egyptian.
Yeah. Sphinx you can act.
Will he be walking like an Egyptian after this? With victory. Good shot, wobbled in, wiped its feet. Look, he'll follow through here for the red on the bottom left-hand cushion. Good angle to move down for the black now, and he'll be in a natural position to build a break. A century break here would put the icing on the cake.
Speaking of follow through, I've got to be careful when I fart. I've had 200 dinners.
Well, if you can do it in stereo, dude, we'll all be happy about that. No smelly vision, of course, but deep screw here. Well, significant screw. Come back for this red into the middle. No, he's decided to hold on for the
it's a simple drop shot to the middle, which will leave him perfectly on the black with the angle to go into the back after it if he wants to. Yeah, that looks exactly what he's going to do.
Doesn't need to go into the pack here, but he has the option to do so. It should still be on any of those 2 reds to the northeast of the black.
Yeah, so I think you should start getting your compass out.
Well, Jasper certainly needs to do something because he's disorientated at the moment and has no latitude or longitude. Into the pack here, he can rest on the red to the left of that pack, and he'll be on the red into the. No, he's screwed back. That's a poor shot.
It was. You've seen him, he's trying to just get enough to just drop this middle into the middle, but he's overcut it slightly. Get a good safety shot here. Second, no chances.
Cautious play there by Forsey.
It is. I mean, his self can go up and down and get back there, but he's got to be careful. How's that light going?
Kuzman's got it all to do here. He's 30 points behind. He's 2 sets to 1 behind. He's 1 frame down on this 4th set. Of course, he's the number 1, has the best average. He's unbeaten this season. This could be his first defeat of the season. Wayne Kent, a former finalist in OSC, watching on with the 4 times title holder Alan Lockett as we take you to the conclusion of this tremendous match. difficult shot here. It's not a shot I would go for. Has he got options though? Can try and clip that red. One of those reds in that pack very thinly though, but it's a very difficult shot. And he sent a red to the pocket, left-hand pocket. And this is what happens when you're luck. Well, you can call it luck, or when fortune is not on your side. When you're down, you're looking for some fortune or luck, and you didn't get it there. The momentum is definitely with Mohamed Fawzi. And Koosman has, we're hearing from routers through the press stereograph that Koosman has made some comments. This is killing me. Just doesn't stop. Good kisses for him, bad ones for me. Each single time for 5 frames now. Smiley face. So Jasper is definitely feeling it. What will be your advice to him, Wayne?
Slipping the tongue.
Any advice for him, Wayne?
At this point, just hope Mo makes a mistake, which is enough red to turn it around.
Two straight on the pink and blue, but he's going for the blue.
I think he's going for the blue, yeah.
He might play shot to nothing. Good shot.
It was a good putt, but I don't actually see what he was trying to get position on.
Well, he could have been just considering if he missed it, not to leave anything on, and now he can play safe.
Feel good enough.
Koosman getting advice from a fellow player, Ronnie Temple, who has returned after injury. Yes, you can be injured in snooker. And Temple is back for the English Open, waiting for the draw, which will be after the match. Koosman won't be playing in this one, in the English Open.
Good shot there.
I'm really on top of it. Every shot he makes now is size.
Definitely though. Enough red to turn it around.
Slight mistake from Fawzi. Tight on the cushion here for Koosman. His confidence might be low. This might be a risky shot to take. Then again, it's very tempting. No real safety shot to play. He could. Oh, he's gone for the red near the black. Unlucky, he's got no position. Looking to see if he can hit the green. It doesn't look like he can. And that red on the left cushion is stopping him from sending the white round the table. Jasper's fully aware of that, and it's a bit out of sorts about that. So he's going to attempt to snooker, so to speak. Green.
No, it's not good enough.
I have to agree with you there, Wayne. There's a red now on. Perfect position to land for the pink. Doesn't need to worry about position. He'll automatically on the pink. He's already 41 points in front, is Fawzi. Just needs his frame to win the title. He's got it. And he's on the black as well. What a performance by Mohamed Fawzi. And for those who thought that Jasper Koosman was just going to win every single tournament, this in itself shows you that with a bit of aptitude and acumen and persistence.
Yeah, it's like a magic moment.
Magic moment. 51-1. It's definitely a reality that Jasper Koosman could be beaten for the first time this season.
Just want to make sure that that's this.
Black goes in. Had a bit of a kiss off the red. It's not left him with anything too easy.
Yeah, drop this in with ease.
$75 points on the table, 57 in front. Gone for a cut into the middle, which he gets. Great shot.
With an audacious shot. Well, that's Mo. I think that's frame on the match.
Is Kent premature in giving the match to Fawzi, or will there be more drama to come?
He's just on fire, as you've seen. So
this has been a superb performance by Mohamed Fawzi. As Wayne Kent said, the one-time finalist. The balls are in great positions. Will that ping go through?
I don't think it's all academic now.
So Jasper Kuzman needs snookers, 2 4-point snookers, and that pink will not go through. So the yellow, it doesn't go in. It wouldn't have killed the game off, but technically Mohamed Fawzi needs one more pot to win the European Masters final and take £75,000 home with him. And Jasper Kuzman misses the red, sending 2 others swirling across the table, and one of them
He's conceded there.
he says good game. So it looks as though Mohamed Fawzi is going to win this match. And the first defeat for Jasper Kuzman this season, and possibly for many tournaments before that. And he gets the red. So
congratulations, Samo.
Yes. Congratulations to the Egyptian for winning the European Masters final. Jasper Kuzman says, good game. And it really is a surprise. Kuzman saying he doesn't know what happened after the first 4 frames was just a comedy show. And Jasper can be a little brutal on himself.
Yeah, it's, take nothing away from Momo. Played great.
There you go. So Mohamed Fawzi takes the title for the European Masters final. Great performance by him. Wayne, your final thoughts before we move into the English Open live draw?
Yeah, congratulations to Jasper. Hard lines, but he's won enough, Jasper, so he'll know how to handle this loss. He'll bounce back, I'm sure of it.
That's a good point, though, saying that he's won plenty and he'll bounce back. Of course, he will do that. He's not deciding not to take part in the English Open, but so you don't think this is going to be a significant moment in the season?
Brexit.
Sorry.
I think it's now Brexit why Jasper's not taking part in the English Open.
So that's just about it. Then we just confirm that Jasper Kuzman has lost his first tournament this season. 3-1 win for Mohamed Fawzi from Egypt, with breaks of 96 and 75. Kuzman got a 74 break, but doesn't take the spoils this evening. And he's still commenting in the table chat. The random number generator was not with me tonight, whatever that means. I don't know if I ever lost 5 frames in a row before. I don't think so. Just the random generator was with me tonight. So that's something Jasper will have to take away with him as he goes to his home in Belgium and settles in and discusses it with his team. But thank you for Wayne for joining us and giving your expertise.
Merci.
If you're watching on YouTube, just to let you know, there's been a change of plan. The draw will be tonight, but it's going to be in half an hour because I need to nip out for a moment. So it will be roughly around about 12:30 when I'll do the draw. So if you are watching, or if anyone hasn't joined or let me know to be put in the draw for the tournament, then please do so. But that's the end of this broadcast. Thank you for watching. Look out for a link for the English Open draw in a moment. But it's goodbye from me.
It's goodbye from him.
Thanks for watching.